It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. So they're playing victim right now, but they realize that all of their articles about Tiffany Henyard get more traction than anything. So why are they writing about anything else? No one read that 70 kids got scholarships. You know how I know? Because nobody, not one YouTuber has said anything about anybody getting scholarships in this town. They don't talk about the roads being paved. They don't talk about the trees being cut down. They don't talk about the ice skating rink. Well, they do talk bad about it. They don't talk about the senior citizens getting health care. They don't talk about nothing but everything bad that comes with Tiffany Henyard. So it's not just, it's all media, but they're just doing what's gonna generate revenue. What is their job worth it if nobody's watching? So that's why when you watch the news don't come on and tell you, oh well, you know, 9,000 eighth graders graduated, which was a step up from last year when we had 7,000 eighth graders graduate. They don't care. They don't care. But let it go from 10,000 to 5,000. They're going to be like, less eighth graders passed than last year in a significant number. Why? Because everybody want to know the BS, what's going on. So that's why they going to highlight the BS all the time. If you watch the news, I stopped watching the news because it was coming too deadly. But if you watch the news and it was nothing but freaking Care Bears and stuff popping up, you would not watch it. Oh, this person fell in love, and these people are, they're going off to college, and these people are building arts and crafts. Yeah, that's fine. Nobody cares. Who got shot at the club last night? That's what we want to hear. That's what we there for. If y'all don't know, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't know what's going on. We don't want to hear the nice stuff. That's why they stopped writing about the nice stuff about Tiffany. Tiffany don't understand that. She think, oh, they just writing bad stuff. That's cause every time you have a meeting, shit going AWOL. You know? So she blaming that, and she blaming them people, and they like, it ain't us. We just writing what's going on, and this is getting attraction. That's our job, to write what people want to hear. If we keep talking about little Andy's team won the soccer championship for the whole state of Illinois, no one's gonna read it. They won't read little Andy's soccer team won the state championship for the whole state of Illinois over Tiffany Henyard stole some money from the government. People gonna bust open a newspaper and read that. And you know how long it's been since somebody opened up a newspaper? Yeah, people will do that.
We're there to cover what is newsworthy, just information in Thornton Township. And I think this story about the scholarships is a good example of us doing that. So the mid-August meeting of the Thornton Township Board was unique in that this was the first time that I know that the public was actually denied entrance to witness the meeting.
There you go.
I was allowed to come in because I was a member of the media.
When she turned on the white folks.
There were some other folks on the inside of the boardroom. A lot of them were involved with the township. And so I very much...
What's up? Happy birthday, Sienna.
I very much felt like I was the only one on the outside group. I'll quote a couple things that she said here. Well, I reported that at least 15 times during the 33-minute board meeting, she alluded to being unfair about.
We're about to get to that.
She said, I would appreciate if people stop writing negative stuff about the township and write about all the good that we do here in the township. We made that point earlier. She later added, write the stuff as the truth, not the mess and the gossip. She also said, God don't make no mistakes. He put the right person here that he knew was going to do the work and take the lashes and bear the strength to keep going and doing it all. Mm-hmm. He put the right person here. So that's among many comments.
God don't make mistakes, but he give you enough rope to hang yourself, okay? Remember this: God don't make no mistakes. But listen, sometimes God put people and places and things in a way so you can see the truth. Like just cause God do something, don't mean it's always good. Cause look, it's a person that died today. God, you gonna blame? Oh, God made that nigga die. Well, made him die so you can open your eyes, so you can see. But it happened to have to be him. Okay, everything that God do ain't just peaches and cream. God has to have a sense of humor. Why? Because ugly people exist. If God if God didn't have a sense of humor, ugly people wouldn't exist. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So that August story was our last story of 2023, and we didn't publish a lot of Thornton Township news between then and January, and there were a couple of reasons for that. For one, many of those meetings were canceled or
Here you go.
rescheduled at the last minute.
Sure.
And we couldn't always make it to the rescheduled meeting. And it was just difficult to get communication from Thornton Township.
Saying why we can't help each other, why we can't put our heads together and help one another, why we can't band together at this time, at this moment. This is going to be Black History Month, right? Y'all all say Martin Luther King had a dream, but guess what? I am the dream. So now I need you guys to stand with me.
See the dream.
A lot of strange things were happening in early 2024.
That's right. On February the 13th, I came to the Thornton Township Hall expecting to report on a
We get into
board
it.
meeting. And I was
An
told
hour
by
in,
the
it took a
guard
long
that I
time.
was, along with everyone else who was there from the public, a handful of people had to go downstairs. And when I went downstairs, there was no audio feed. And there was a very faint audio at one point that lasted maybe for 30 seconds. You couldn't really hear much. And before we even knew it, the people downstairs, the meeting had ended. It was apparently a 4-minute meeting. And it was, for all intents and purposes, it was inaccessible to the public. The public and the media were denied access.
You guys were kept in the cellar
Correct.
while this
The
short-lived
cellar?
meeting happened,
That's correct.
and nobody knows exactly what happened at that meeting.
Right. And talking with Trustee Chris Gonzalez afterwards, he told me it was pretty basic. You know, the approval of the bills. There wasn't
Chris
really
Gonzalez.
anything that required
That's the
discussion.
name.
So in 4 minutes, they were in and out. But definitely not a good look for, I mean, required by law to have an open meeting accessible in COVID times. There were some accommodations for if you wanted to hold a meeting, you know, and it was live streamed downstairs or something, but that has expired because the emergency order has expired for the COVID pandemic. And not only that, but public comment required by law. You need to be able to comment. Public needs to be able to comment, and that was inaccessible for the members of the public that were there. We asked one of our freelance reporters, Kenise Jordan, who is great, to attend a Thornton Township Black History Month celebration.
A public event.
Not a politically oriented event, as far as we knew. And she had a tough experience getting